Well, here's the thing. Well, this is what I want to end on, and then we'll see what everybody's doing. Now, from the time you guys started doing comedy, you started 10 years ago, but you did improv back in the day.
Yeah.
And you've been doing comedy, as I said, we've been doing comedy since there were cavemen in caves. The I think that comedy is becoming more feminine, and I think it's parts. I think especially the Me Too movement has been one thing, but the alternative comedy movement has been another. And I think Jerry Lewis died, and he was famous for saying women aren't funny, and
So he deserved it, basically.
No, so he's done. He's done. And so do you feel that way? I think that the old adage that women aren't funny or women can't do stand up. I never felt that, and I think now it's gone the other. I think Amy Schumer is really the biggest star in comedy now.
You're
for better or for worse.
You're an enlightened male, but there are still some guys who feel that women aren't funny, or that women are an oddity, and all woman show is, but the reality is half the people at a comedy show are women, and half of them want to fuck women. So there you go.
Well,
I've
done a couple shows lately with millennials. And some jokes that are good in bars with a bunch of guys.
Right.
Nothing. Zero.
I think we're also at a point too where it's like, okay, so like people like us who started fighting, again, I'm older than I look, so it's weird for me to say this,
right.
But we were, horror, same thing. You're out there at the same time with men, but you're not. I got this weird production meeting where they're like, we'd really like to pair up with other girls because, I think it's a good time for that right now. And I go, but I'm not a female writer. And he
I'm
goes,
a writer.
I'm just a writer. Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're fucking funny. If you're funny, you're funny. There are plenty of unfunny men.
That's right. And to me, people say it's a disadvantage being a female in comedy, and I don't find that to be true, because I think if you're any good at all, just by sheer numbers, you have a better chance of standing out than there's 30 guys that are exactly the same and one woman. Who are they gonna?
And comedy, as you know, Mark, is so cutthroat.
I know.
No, it does have to be funny.
I've done a lot of shows with Jennifer, who was chomping at the bit to talk, where she was the only female comic on the show and blew the men away.
Yes. She won.
There's just as many not funny men as women. There's just more men, so you think more are funny. But there are just as many unfunny men.
I think that's turning around. I think a lot of
I think the difference now is that the younger comics think they should be famous sooner.
Right.
They're not willing.
It's that sense of entitlement. I agree with
that.
that.
They're not willing to, because if you haven't done it for 5 years, I don't think you can really try to ask for money. But I see a lot of young comics. Oh, I'm going on the road, or I'm doing this and that.
It's like, whoa! How many minutes you got? 20? What do you slow down?
Jeez, if somebody's got 20 minutes these days, that's a miracle.
Well, because in LA you don't get a chance to do them. When we go to Vegas, we do 30 minutes a piece. We
Absolutely.
just split the time, In Florida, I do 40 minutes.
Right.
But hold on to an audience for 40 minutes, and then tell me you're ready to go on the road.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's not just comedy that's gotten so cutthroat. Like everywhere, money's kind of drying up for entertainment. So you're gonna have to be fucking talented to make it now, and it's a wake up call for a lot of people.
Hence, we're at the Meltdown, which is closing,
and
so is it closing because I heard they're gonna tear it down and build apartments and condos? Is that true?
Everything
Something
has
like
a price
that.
tag on the Sunset Strip right now.
Trevor, you got any evidence on this?
That's been the rumor since I've been here for like the past 3 years, is that this whole block is just earmarked
waiting
for
to be
that.
gentrified, right?
Yeah.
More parking
trying to
spaces.
clean up Hollywood. Good luck to them.
Well, where does the time go?
I know, we gotta do part 2.
We can
It's
talk
so
for hours.
fun.
See what I told you? I told you it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. We can talk for hours, but before we go now, Jennifer, you have any shows coming up? You have any
I do.
roast battles? Anything?
I do. Every Friday at Flappers, when Troy is not there, he's there once a month. I run the set list open mic at Flappers.
So
5
much fun.
o'clock, everybody show up. It's a great time. On the 31st, unfortunately, that's why I can't do your show. I'm doing the Pussy Riot show at the Dow Comedy Club. On the 31st, and then on the 8th I have 2 shows. I have the cosplay show where I'm doing Barbie.
I can't wait to see that.
And then I'm going to Flappers afterwards at 9 o'clock. So
is
that's on April 8th.
Is there a website where people can see all your dates?
Yes, I post everything on my Facebook page.
Okay, so and that's Jennifer Vally, Vally.
That's right.
Not
Facebook.
Valley.
Right, no E. Valley with no E.
Jennifer Vally. And then, by the way, my show, fun, that's nice that you mentioned it, doing a show at the CIA. If you're listening to this live, you live in LA, doing a show next Friday,
It's Friday instead
March
of
30th. So you may be doing the show.
Oh,
No, I was
no,
gonna
it's
tell.
the 31st, I
No,
thought.
it
You
did.
changed it.
I'm gonna tell you. We'll talk after the show.
Oh, okay.
So you may be on the show.
Oh,
I'm on
okay.
it.
But
Okay.
so we've got a show at the CIA. I believe many of our nature will be performing.
Oh,
I
nice.
know that Chad Ridgely. We have Magic with Michael Vile.
Oh
We have
wow, it's all
also.
the old club.
Oh yeah. We have also a great band is opening.
Amazon Eve.
Amazon. Oh, Amazon Eve is going to be doing.
So I have to go.
Stand up,
I'm
you
gonna
have
go
to go.
on there.
Amazon Eve is doing stand up.
No, this will be
You've
my
never
first
been.
time.
This will be the
This
first
my
time.
You'll love this
Amazon Eve
place.
will be doing stand up. We have. Thanks for reminding me of that. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's one of our favorite guests.
She's great.
Oh, she's fantastic,
I
and we
love
have
her.
She's the real big gal, right?
Yeah.
6'8".
Oh, yeah, like
Amazing.
real big.
Yeah,
She's
she was
so-
American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
fun,
She's-
nice
she's-
person.
she's so
She's
great.
a great person.
And so that'll be at the CIA at 11334
And
Burbank.
I'm in that.
And Susan is in that show. But Susan, what other shows do you have going?
I don't even remember. I didn't bother to look.
How do people get to find out what you're doing?
Just look at me on Facebook or Instagram. My website's even under construction because I'm a slacker, basically. I'm just getting gearing up. I just hired a makeup and hair person for the award show, and you know, that's what I'm gearing towards. I can't remember. I know we have.
When's
other,
the award show?
it's the week. It's at Sony Pictures. The weekend. April 27th, 28th, and 29th, and it tops off with the awards ceremony and the 29th. So I've already hired a makeup person.
So you're going to be walking the red carpet.
Or you know,
with-
or
with-
doing photo ops with my kids.
With your children.
But with the cast, too.
Yeah.
With your children, nominated for an award for something artistic.
Is that crazy?
Both of your lives have come full circle.
I know.
And you still have so much more to go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yay.
And speaking
Yeah,
of
fucking awesome.
that, Nicole has a new book out.
Some fucked up shit goes.
Or
And
is-
I have still the same some fucked up shit, and I am currently, I don't have a day job, I just do this now. So if you'd like a signed copy, you can message me at that Nicole Sixx on Instagram. I'll follow you back and I'll ship one to you. I'll also be at WonderCon. I may jump on a panel. I'm not sure. I'm only there for a set amount of time having meetings, but it'll be a lot of fun. Message me online and maybe we can meet up.
And next week, go to Goth Comedian on all social media. Next week, you know who our guests are going to be?
Who?
Tell me.
Nicole Sixx is going to be one of our guests.
Yay!
Hannah will be back.
Yay!
No pun intended. Hannah will be back. And also, Father Sebastian,
Yes.
Who's that?
I don't know.
He-
The King of Vampires.
the King of Vampires.
Oh.
He makes fangs, and he put on the vampire ball that is now in almost every major city in the country.
It'll be in Tampa.
Yes.
Of course it will. Of
And
course
it's going to
it
be in
will.
Vegas too.
It'll
and,
be in Vegas,
And
yeah.
in 2 weeks.
It'll be in Tampa this weekend though.
In 2 weeks, our 3rd anniversary show, maybe, hopefully, crossing my fingers on that one. Diane Franklin from Better Off Dead and Last American Virgin. And Irina Zana will be belly dancing, maybe some other surprises. Once again, this is so much fun. You guys are the greatest. Everybody, Goth Comedian on social media. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe. Follow us on iTunes, Stitcher, everything. Everybody, this has been so much fun. Have a wonderfully creepy week. Bye.
That was
I think we
fun.
did an extra 10 minutes, but hey, why not?
That was a good show.
Yeah, that's fun. That's great. I do, you guys are good.
We
Just
just
stay right there because I want to get the.
we just started our own little
Web series.
Web series.
But it's being edited
shooting,
right
we're
now.
shooting it now.
Awesome. We already shot it, but it's being edited.
Yeah.
But no, I knew you guys would be great. Like I said, you were always.
We talk. We have to give.
Oh yeah, oh, no, we all. Yeah.
Oh, we have
All
good
4 of us have
chemistry,
to get the
yeah.
gab. Yeah. I think. Trevor's gonna get the gab too.
Yeah, and it makes a huge
It does.
difference when somebody doesn't.
Here's this back, Mark, and then
Oh.
email you the file this time.
You'll be able to do it tonight?
Yes.
Okay, great. I gotta send it to the guy tonight for Renegade Radio or tomorrow morning, but.
And that's